Welcome. I'm Amy, an intuitive spiritual teacher, peace minister, healer, law of attraction coach, pet psychic, true love guru, and your biggest cheerleader. Serving the whole world from my headquarters in Texas, I'm here to guide and empower you through this great awakening in truth and consciousness. Join my private membership association today at awakenedalliance.org, where you can purchase an emergency, video, or remote reading. Join my Daily Boost subscription for extra energetic support. Ask a question on my Ask Amy Q&A, including True Love spreads. Talk with other like-minded people in my forum, or even sign up for personal mentoring. Always check beneath my videos for my latest links and timestamps, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Have a beautiful day. Hey everybody, welcome to your October love reading, or the Divine Masculine Report, because in true love, there is a separation phase that the masculines and the feminine counterparts go through. That helps them mature and grow and evolve and heal and all those wonderful things, so that when we come together with our true love, it is much more harmonious and less ego-based, and there's better communication. And so essentially during the separation phase, they're using other people and other circumstances to practice being a better partner for you. So that's what's going on there. And also remember that you've got my playlist all about true love that you can take a look at. There's tons and tons of information and videos. You could watch hours and hours of entertainment on there and learn all about true love. Okay. So being that, well, let's see here. Yeah, being that you guys are in separation, or you wouldn't be watching this, I'm going to go ahead and give you a report on what your masculine is going through. Now, this is a collective reading. I do private readings, but this is for the collective of most of you, where you and your masculine stand, or where what your masculine's thinking and feeling about you right now. Now, I do love, do true love spreads, true love readings in my Ask Amy Q&As every Thursday. So if you guys want to submit a question about your true love, it's completely anonymous, because I just put your order number underneath the video with a timestamp, so nobody will even know that it's you, and I don't read your masculine's name out loud. So just go, you have to become a member to use my services. So become a member at awakenedalliance.org. And then once you're in there, you go to Ask Amy, you go to my services, and then you go to Ask Amy, the Ask Amy service. Submit your question. Your question would be, please do a true love spread on my masculine, and you can let me know the name and I will not say it. And there you go. Okay, so first I'm going to look at Galactic Heritage cards. And I don't know why, but probably because you guys are probably starseeds, and the universe is wanting you to know, like, with the energies that you guys are at right now. And I just looked at the word Lyria. So I don't know if you guys like have Lyrian in you or something that's influencing you guys right now, but let's take a look. Whoa. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, okay, that one just fell out. Way showing, Sirius. So you guys also could be from Sirius. Future, way showing into the future, Sirius, and it matches the setting right now, which is kind of funny. Okay, 95. Is it page 95 or number 95? It's always hard to tell when they do this. Okay, I think there we go. All right, so this is an era of enlightened Sirius consciousness. To successfully evolve, Sirians had to heal some of their deepest fears. One of those fears was about leadership and its responsibilities. How interesting, because true love has always coincided with what's going on in our world. So as we rise up and awaken to what's going on, we're called to be leaders and to be sovereign and to become free, right? And so we are the way showers. Those true love couples are going to be the couples that change our world. as they come together. So that makes so much sense. Okay, they resisted this role, but soon realized that it was part of their spiritual path. They eventually accepted it with gratitude for being allowed to be of service. If you pulled this card, it most likely means that you have leadership qualities. It may be asked of you to use those qualities now and recognize being a leader or teacher can be subtle. It can be as a leader on or a teacher in your family or community even. So do not fear this ability within you, but at the same time, do not force it to manifest either. The best leaders are those who don't necessarily want to lead, but simply lead by example. Another possible meaning is that you might be attached to the idea of becoming a leader, and this desire is coming from ego rather than your true self. In order to know which, if any, of those options is the correct interpretation, go honestly within yourself to find the answer. The card may also be referencing a lifetime in which you were a leader. Use your intuition and look at other cards and your life circumstances for further clarity. The simplified message is that every being is a leader and teacher for others. And as we all embrace this role, we all have to embrace the responsibilities that come with that role: integrity, impeccability, responsibility, and authenticity. And this is so crazy. I just filmed recently the video for our Great Awakening. So it's the Great Awakening update that recently came out. Please watch that video, especially in the beginning. I was amazed, absolutely amazed. It could have been a reading on true love. I did not even know which cards I picked. I just screenshotted because the words are so tiny, you have to blow them up. So I screenshotted it, sent it to myself, and emailed it to myself, but never read it or anything. And it totally coincides with this. It's about how we're choosing to be the example and the leaders in our world and what's going on coming up here. So I'm so blown away. So blown away. Do I have it here? I do. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and read these because this is what I mean. I printed it out like this from having screenshotted on my phone. Okay, honor providence. Providence is a difficult topic to cover. What is destiny? How can we be sure? Honoring providence means to act lightly with to not act lightly with the idea, to take something seriously. There are events and people who are destined to be or to unfold. There are times, even in the smallest life, which have a power of destiny or providence. A chance is given to you, an opportunity or challenge in your decisions will shape you or your life or around you. Not all moments are equal of impact and quality. Sometimes we spend years in learning, training in ourselves, and then in a fleeting moment of divine providence tests our ability and our insight, and then we waste it away, or we wake up, we are up to the task, and one way or another, a new road is set in your life. Be grateful for such moments of challenge and always train your mind and your skills to be up to such moments. Honor the moments of trial by becoming the best you can be. So we're being called up. We're leveling up and being called up as couples. Okay, so praise hope is the next one. Hope is a great treasure. We all hope, and nurturing hope for yourself, but also inspiring it in others is truly the way of the light. Does this sound familiar? Like in this card. For we all live in uncertain circumstances. Too often life is bleak and dark. But if we give in to despair, we fall to the lowest character. Giving yourself hope, even in dark times, is what true strength of character is made of. Any fool can always only see the worst. He gives up in apathy and endures whatever is thrown at him. He gave up his life and his worth. Give yourself hope instead and give others hope. Be an inspiration for the people around you. Third one, make a judgment call. Make just judgments. Justice above all. If you come to judge people and situations, be fair and impartial and just. Justice is one of the most important fundamentals of society. Every society will have some level of inequality because some work harder than others, some are more intelligent, and others are just blessed with luck. Inequality is unavoidable, but people will accept it when a society is just. When all people are judged according to their merit and to their dignity, when justice reigns the affairs, then people are content, for they can trust in the order that they live in and people ruling their affairs. When judgments are unjust, the people will be discontent and society will fall apart. So our society is falling apart at this time. But as we make these good judgment calls to be an inspiration and honor the moments that we are given to honor providence, we are rising up to our rightful place as these leaders and inspirers in kindness and nurturing. Okay, so who of these goddesses, gods, and guardians are helping true love couples at this time for the collective of those who are watching right now? Who are watching over these true love couples? Oh my gosh. Whoa. She wanted to come out again. Holy cow. Okay, so Kuan Yin, what do you have to say? She's like, well, I was your guide. I was trying to tell you that. I wasn't just on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Huh. Okay. How do you hear the true needs of your soul? Do they whisper or do they have to scream to be heard? Do you ever stop to listen to the messages from your body? Or are you caught in a trap of self-criticism and harsh judgment, pushing yourself to be perfect? You've been prioritizing your masculine energy, which governs decision-making, planning, goal-setting, and problem-solving. The feminine voice of your heart, body, and spirit has been drowned out, but she now needs to be heard. See yourself. Now, this is also the masculines needing to hear their feminines out. See yourself sitting with Kuan Yin or your divine partner, bathed in her peach-colored radiance. Allow any guilt about being cared for to melt away. Imagine a cup inside you being abundantly refilled by this gentle light. What is your feminine energy asking for? It's time to prioritize receiving love, friendship, self-care, rituals, nurturing food, gifts, compliments, relaxation, fun, and healthy pleasures. What you're seeking will only come from loving yourself just as you are. So additional meanings are: get a massage treatment. Your body needs loving touch, safe touch. Limit the information you consume from news outlets, social media, and people who deplete you. You're being helped to eat and cook more nourishing food and or heal damaging eating patterns. Wow. Seek out positive images that celebrate body diversity and see yourself, another person, or a situation through the eyes of compassion. An invocation is: Kuan Yin, refill my cup generously with your light. Help me to love my body just as it is and nourish my whole being with kindness. So be loving to yourself. And that is the key to loving your partner and having a good, healthy connection and being receptive of that person coming into your life. Okay. Thank you, Kuan Yin. So let's take a look at the masculine's energy right now. What's he thinking and feeling about his feminine right now, please? What are the masculines thinking and feeling about their feminines right now for the collective of those who are watching? What is he thinking and feeling right now? I just heard embarrassed. What's he embarrassed about? Oh, he wants to make an offer of love. Extend an olive branch, ask for forgiveness, have an outpouring of emotion towards you, and have the intention of basically being like the lotus, the dirty lotus at the bottom of the water comes up from the murky water, pristine, clean, and perfect. And 5 is change. So change toward love, which is pink. And the green lily pads is healing. Bright blue skies, peace. Like, it's just the perfect picture. And it could very well even be a miracle. And I feel like tears coming out. So he wants to heal things with you. Let me get all these cards out first. Okay. So he's trying to overcome his ego and the regret of this separation, whatever caused this separation between you guys. They said he needs to honor, the spirit is saying that he needs to honor the karmic path, because even though it was really hurtful to you, and I just got a yes and an apology, just jumped in. They need to honor their path and celebrate their path and their people pleasing, because it helped them figure out a way to transform themselves and to become the man or the woman that you truly believe is within them. So they're thinking, you know, I got to overcome being a victim, acting like a victim, and looking at they want to look at the brighter side of life. They want to overcome any kind of a lack mentality. And that includes beating themselves up over what's happened, feeling bad, you know, crying over spilled milk, maybe either causing the separation or causing even more separation than what was there, like thinking it was going to go down one way, but it ended up causing even more problems, all because they wanted to drink and party maybe, or because they wanted to, you know, they were going after the wrong things that they needed to heal, instead of going and kissing their sleeping beauty over here. They went over here chasing things that were meaningless, and now they're trying to pick up the pieces and gather what they can to come, you know, do the thing that they should have done in the first place, is what they're feeling. So they're trying to figure out a way to a new beginning, and they're also trying to figure out a way through the obstacle course of getting around a karmic, if there was a karmic. If it's not a karmic, it could be a karmic situation or an addiction. And there's more cups here. So there's a lot of cups here, which could be drinking. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, which is 3, a catalyst. So the drinking was just like with karmic people, that they teach you the lesson on how to love yourself and how to have self-esteem. I feel like the masculines have had to learn how to overcome seduction, addiction, they have unhealthy drinking patterns maybe, and you have unhealthy eating patterns, something that complements each other, and it's just a karmic history repeating itself that you guys are having to overcome, being a victim of. So I feel like in these different ways, you guys are fighting your insecurities, and you're fighting the things that have hindered and bound you behind the scenes, that you've kept hidden from other people knowing about. So I feel like both of you are wanting to fight for the right thing, and he's wanting to even face and admit his insecurities and fears to you, and do it because he feels it's the right thing to do, even if you end up lopping him over the head with a club or something. He's like, I need to tell you my truth. I need to come out from hiding and howl at the moon, and like to put caution to the wind and fight for you. He could also be fighting a karmic for you. He could be breaking up with a karmic for you because he regrets making that decision, being confused about which way to go and choosing the wrong thing to chase after, which might have been money, like thinking that she had a bunch of money, or that it could get him in a situation, him or her in a situation where he could be benefiting financially and that he could have a bright future with her. But now he realizes that it's your groundedness and your maturity and your authenticity that are going to bring the greener grasses, not money or sophistication, or not, you know, like being an elite or being seen as somebody who's just a higher class or whatever. He or she is starting to realize that it's about the emotional needs being fulfilled that are really the thing that's going to bring happiness. So he wants to heal the heartbreak in between you guys and bring this together and stop making you, like, take away. Keeping you as a fantasy has not been serving him. He's been denying himself and lying to himself, and he feels like a clown now for doing that. He should have taken you seriously, like that Providence thing, that honor Providence. He's now thinking he needs to take you seriously and start strategizing on how to make this thing come together and heal all the heartbreak he's caused you, and make it real. Make it real. So we're going to look at some masculine. Oh, talk to me cards. We're going to look at some talk to me cards to see what it is he'd like to say to you if he were to say something to you right now. What would he want to say to you right now? And then we'll look at some masculine cards as well. It would mean a lot to me if you could just repeat back to me what you're thinking, what you think I'm trying to get across. So maybe in the last conversation that you had, or maybe there have been miscommunications he feels really bad about. And he's like, could you just repeat it back? Because I feel like maybe you misunderstood him, or maybe he feels like he misunderstood you and he just wants some clarity and validation. It's like, wait. You think I don't like you because I'm doing this. That's like the furthest thing from the truth. Or you think that it's because of this, and there's like this major, I feel a frustration from it. He wants to, he wants to clear things up, give clarity, mental clarity. It's frightening to me that we see things so differently. So in some ways, I feel like a lot of, like, you guys actually do see things quite alike, but in a lot of other ways, like your default, his might be to fear or to worry or to doubt, and yours is to be optimistic and to be, so I feel like he actually identifies more with his personality, and you've lost your ego a bit, so you're able to trust the universe more, whereas he kind of still grasps onto material things and people's opinions and things like that still. And that frightens him. Like, are you going to leave him if he doesn't think like you? I feel like there's an evolutionary process taking place, though, that they don't realize. Once they're immersed and out of their environment, their safety environment, once they're outside of their comfort zone and they're more immersed in your world and they have more interactions with you, and they get a better feel for what that feels like to live a healthier life and have healthier conversations and just be surrounded by like more positive people, more positivity in general. I feel like he's going to gain a foothold and feel a lot better about making those types of changes. I was just reacting to you as if you were my mother, and I know that you're not. So maybe there were some things that you were doing that reminded him of being controlled by one of his parents or his mom. And he was maybe he reacted out or retaliated. I get retaliated perhaps. And now he's starting to reflect and think, I actually need to tell my mom off. I actually have to take my power back from whoever this mother is, whether it's his actual mother or like some mother figure or whatever it is, or a woman in his life who kind of takes control over him. But it's like he's starting to see that it wasn't you, it was that other person, and that's the one he needs to tell off. It was directed at you, and it meant it should have been directed the other direction. And he's also recognizing that sometimes he seems like a parent to you. So he says, I'm probably sounding like a parent right now and can appreciate that it's a turnoff. So he's trying to control things. You're trying to control things from certain aspects or in certain ways. That's one of the things he wants to overcome and apologize for as well. Both of you will have that opportunity, hopefully in October, because he is strategizing on giving you that clarity and communication. So at least you guys are doing some mirroring. It feels like the masculines are doing a lot of reflecting on the way that you guys mirror each other really well. So, okay, so that's one thing that they're learning right now and trying to grow closer to you, to understand who are they really talking to when they get upset with you or angry with you or tell you hurtful things. Like who was that really meant for? Okay. Don't be surprised if I show up at your door. You've done nothing wrong. I'm just figuring things out. I love you. I want you, and I'm coming for you. Please just give me a bit more time and I'll make it up to you. Please tell me you'll treat me like an adult and not a child. It's important for me to feel respected and for you to see me with new eyes. I've matured a lot and want you to see how I am now, not then. So we got to always watch that. I made a video about pigeonholing. If you want to look that up in the All About True Love playlist. Got to be careful not to pinpoint or peg them as a certain way, because they really do. They can mature tremendously overnight, and they really want your respect and for you to see how they are now and not how they were. And they can switch very dramatically overnight. Okay, so hang on a second. I want to get another one with that. Okay. So if they decided to date somebody else and you respected that decision and you were just like, fine, if that's what you're going to do, then just go get your lumps and learn from it and then come back or whatever those limiting beliefs were that made him choose that path. I feel like he is overcoming that and he's becoming more open-minded. Remember how I said that he had made some mistakes in the past based on his ego, and he really regrets that? I feel like he's learning those lessons now, so he'll never make those kind of decisions again. He's learning to follow his heart is what I just got. I can feel you in the energetic realm, and when you pray for me and talk to me telepathically, it's really helping. Please keep it up. It's giving me faith. So if you've been praying for him, or if you've been doing clearings for him, or if you've been praying that he see the truth in all things, or whatever you've been doing, I really encourage you never to try to influence the masculine or do any kind of black magic ever, anything against their will. So I always pray something very general, like, please help him love himself and please help him to see the truth in all things. That's pretty much, I will not cross a line after that unless I feel urged to, like I get a message about like your masculine could be being attacked right now, and I'll ask if I have his permission of his higher self to do some protection for him, then I'll do that. But yeah, try to be super respectful. I've been living a double life and I need to make some major life changes so that I can live a more authentic life that you can be proud of. So this is them like really taking it seriously, honoring the providence and choosing, making that judgment call to do what is right and what is just, and to do the inspiring thing. I cry myself to sleep and toss and turn over the separation. I miss you so much. It's killing me not to reach out to you. I love you so much. I also know this isn't the time for us just yet. And I feel like some of you actually will be having a conversation like after the 20th, between the 20th and the 31st of October. It's going to be like, I feel like he's going to be excited. He's going to share some news with you and he's going to be very excited. And then I just saw, I'm planning a big surprise for you to make up for everything I've put you through. So just give him some more time, him or her. It could be either. They'd like some messages of love in the meantime, maybe on your social media, or maybe, just when you think of him, send him a little message or something like that without any pressure. He does have an issue with his family and friends, maybe not approving of you, but he's overcoming that and he's going after what he truly wants. So I'm going to do some self-care cards for you guys, for the feminines. What are some things that Spirit recommends for you? So you're not in a waiting energy for your masculine, but you can properly take care of yourself and your business and your purpose. And, you should be being excited about your own life and doing your own thing, almost forgetting them. Love. Love people, love them with all of your heart. Just be sure to love yourself first. So always put yourself and your love for yourself as a priority. If your masculine starts getting you in a negative vibration, then treat him just like you would treat anybody else and say, no, thank you. And you don't have to like be done with him necessarily, but just like let go. And you'll look at that, the scales of justice. Just let go of an outcome, let go of needing to hear from him or anything like that. And just always keep going back to like free falling and trusting. Just a just decision is going to be made. Sometimes the best decision is no decision at all. So just trust and give it time. Everything will balance. The scales will balance out in time. Rebel. He's going to be a rebel. It's time to celebrate the fact that you don't fit in. Stand up on your own 2 feet. So you're going to be a rebel. He's going to be a rebel. Both of you are going to do what you darn well feel called to do, period. And both of you, I believe, are releasing the things that no longer serve you. Sometimes the best way to grow is to simply let go. So the feminines let go and just trust it's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. Don't try to control it. And the masculines are doing the same thing, finding peace within them, shining, staying optimistic. Don't dim your light. The world needs your unique talents and gifts. Shine brightly. That's your masculine. He's thinking about how he can do that in the world and be there for you as your bright, shining star. He wants to inspire you too. You've inspired him a lot. He wants to inspire you right back. If you're going to make up stories in your head about people and circumstances, please make them love stories with happy endings. They're learning to be more optimistic and to quit being gloomy doomy. So I feel like some of you might even be getting some kind of a package like this. This is a book with flowers coming out of it, but I feel like some of you are actually going to get some kind of bouquet around the holidays that's going to look a little bit like that. It's going to have hearts all over, or maybe a bunch of roses and like red and pink and white. I don't know. Feels like it kind of looks like something you're going to be getting. So just take it easy. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy this time. Today, I allow life to be easy. Just go with the flow of however life's going to lead you. And you guys are going to come together at the right time in the right way. And it'll be perfect. And it'll blow your mind. And it's going to make up for everything that you've had to endure and go through all by yourselves through this crazy time in our world. And yeah, all right, let me do light language blessing to help you guys in your energies right now and to protect your connection, as well as, protect you guys from black magic or any of that nonsense. Because nobody should be trying to interfere with your connection, because they will have hell to pay if they do. And if they try, trust me, I've seen what happens to people when they try to meddle in your affairs and they try to go against the two of you trying to come together. All right. So just relax, drop your shoulders. Think of you and your loved one holding hands right now, maybe putting your arms around each other, just holding each other, looking up in each other's eyes. Ama shenshena dataike and sase. Hala pompa hamaana. Imagine all bygones be bygones. Forgiveness. Just holding each other and being present in the moment, loving each other. Hama shishi natai ke sase la natai. Hapaho maana aikela. Shishi natai ke pinfo maan. Just having a moment of quiet, just holding each other. Shai la hena poho maan. Maybe some tears come down. She la haira ki hinsa se he ema amaan. Okay, you guys, definitely report back to me as soon as something really awesome happens. I'm usually live in the chat every Thursday for the premieres, for the Ask Amy premieres. Again, feel free to ask me to do a true love spread for you in the Ask Amy service on my website, which is awakenedalliance.org. You got to become a member, pay $22 for an entire lifetime to be a member, and you get the $22 back the moment you join. So it's a wash. But just go ask your question and get your true love spread done for you. And I will be live in the chat and would love to hear any good news that you guys have with your masculine, so I can share it with others and we can excite everybody else in the chat as well. So have a beautiful October, and I love you guys. Sending you a big, big hug, and I can't wait to see how you guys change the world. All right, bye.